Usually we're behind the curve technologically, and this would take us even beyond most agencies' capabilities.
Starr County entering the new year with new technology.
Yeah, and it could be key in solving cold cases. Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez with a look at what they're using. Valerie.
Tools like cell phones help us stay in touch, find our way around, and document life. When they're used in crimes, investigators need other tools to examine those electronic devices.
We can even extract deleted pictures, deleted videos. There's a lot of web history that we can track down, or even there's timelines, because throughout the phone it creates records. If you stand up, if you move, the steps you take, all of that creates a timeline. So we can maybe create a timeline if there's a crime committed, or place a suspect in a location.
Jesus Morales is one of the investigators opening up phones to pull data off of them. They're using tools acquired by the DA's office through internal revenue and grants. DA Omar Escobar Jr. says getting this equipment was imperative for investigative agencies in Starr.
They would seize the phones as evidence, get search warrants, and then they'd have to send them off to a location to be able to get that, extracted, that information extracted, and that's what would happen. But that took a long time, and it would take either 6 months and then to a year, and then in some cases years.
Escobar says this equipment is also helping DPS and schools investigating their own cases, which go beyond crime. Last month, the body of an immigrant man was found without ID, but with a waterlogged phone in the river.
The sheriff's office came for help because he had a cell phone. We were able to get a contact list, and we were able to call their family members in Mexico, and they were able to recover the body.
When bodies are found and evidence is gathered, they're hoping to use this tool. It's called an MVAC, designed to extract biological evidence from evidence that proved resilient to current methods.
And one of the things that this equipment can do is extract DNA from pieces of evidence that are right now sitting in an evidence bin somewhere.
Robert Caples with Special Crimes is waiting to use this on cold cases. There is a holdup.
The technology is so advanced right now that only private labs can test it. And so DPS is not necessarily in a position yet to test this stuff, but I'm very confident that they will.
We reached out to DPS this week to explain whether they'll be able to process evidence from this tool. They're working on a response.
We asked the district attorney why they're acquiring these tools now as he's approaching re-election. He says they were trying to get one of their investigators into the program that allowed for their digital forensics unit since last year. This year, someone dropped out of the limited class space, allowing Starr an opportunity to climb aboard. That came with the equipment donation. As for the MVAC, it was a result of a summer conference attended by a different investigator who became interested in its cold case assistance capabilities. In the studio, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 6.